everybody. Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at NAMM 2013 at the ISP Technologies, talking to Buck and hearing from Ethan on guitar. Buck, you guys have one new pedal and one sort of we're going to get a sneak peek at. Tell us what you guys have here.
We're demoing today the Theta guitar preamp pedal. This is a truly professional preamp pedal on the floor. Runs off from 9-volt AC, so we generate internal plus or minus 15 volts as opposed to just a 9-volt pedal. So much more headroom, much more professional performance. It's got a separate preamp that you can use for either clean preamp, or you can use that clean preamp to overdrive the distortion for just over-the-top amounts of gain.
You got some serious tweakability there with all those knobs.
Absolutely. Then our full-blown decimator G-string built in, which is the only reason we can provide that amount of gain, over 160 dB of gain in the pedal. Everybody who's played this has flipped out over the tone capabilities of this unit.
Now, for those who aren't familiar with the decimator, the G decimator, explain that a little bit.
The decimator is our downward low-level expansion noise reduction system that provides noise reduction for the guitar, absolute dead silence when you're not playing, and it tracks the envelope of the guitar so it adjusts its release response. Absolutely the best noise reduction system you can buy for a guitar.
Okay, so should we hear Ethan demo something out of this, or did you want to?
We can demo both. Ethan right now is using the distortion channel by itself, and we've got the clean channel set up. But like I said, we can use this also to overdrive the distortion if you want for just massive amounts of gain. But he's
cascade them into each other.
Absolutely. But he's demoing it right now, just in its high gain normal distort mode, and in a clean channel. So we can take a listen.
Yeah, let's hear that, Ethan. Man, that sounds great. Nice.
Switch over now to the clean channel, okay. Just to give you a listen to, let's just switch here. And we're just going to hear the first preamp set up for a nice clean tone, just to show you the other side of what the pedal can provide from a clean perspective.
All right, Ethan.
Adding a touch more gain to that clean channel. And then if we want to layer that with a little chorus.
So there's our segue into the box that's next to the Theta. Next to the Theta, you've got a box that's sort of a prototype, right? But we're getting a sneak peek.
Prototype of our first effects processor on the floor. So there'll be a few tweaks before we formally launch this product, but just wanted to have something here to add a little bit of effects to demo the Theta with some effects running.
Is it mostly modulation effects?
It does chorus, delay, reverb, and flange, and selectable tap for all the functions on the pedal. So
okay.
This will be coming very shortly.
All right, and the knobs we're seeing on that, are they going to stay at just 2? Is it just...
We have simply a dry level and an effects level, which allows you to just bring in how much you dry and how much of the effect you want.
Okay. And then there's a fuzz switch for each effect type.
Correct.
All right. Now, one of the things so far that is probably surprising for people to hear, because especially in the distorted sounds we heard at the beginning were, pretty amp-like, and we're hearing it through, I should say, like tube amp-like, but we're hearing this through your next product, the Stealth Power Amplifier.
Right.
Tell us about that.
The Stealth is a really unique product. This is a 2-channel 2 by 90 watt amplifier, or can be used in mono bridge mode for 180 watts. 1.2 pounds, designed to either sit on the floor next to your pedal board or set it in a rack or next to your amp, whatever makes sense. But it eliminates the need for the big, bulky weight of an amplifier. This guy can drive a 4x12 cabinet to higher output levels than a Marshall 100 watt amp. So stunning performance in that kind of weight package. Runs with an external laptop style power adapter. So 19 volts DC and can generate over 120 volt output swing, which is absolutely unheard of. This is based on 2 new patents that we have applied for, based on our dynamic amplifier technology, kind of a quasi Class H topology. So really unique offering that we've got with the Stealth Power Amp.
Very cool. And then on top of that, the Stealth is driving a new speaker cab. You have a 112 right here, right? Right behind it.
G112, which is a passive 112 cabinet designed to interface with the Stealth. And this thing is set up with a Celestion speaker.
Which model?
This is the G75T.
Okay.
So, and then right next to that, we've got the new Vector 210, which we're doing again in collaboration with Steve Lukather, who's kind of
a subwoofer.
That is a powered sub. So this is a 400 watt powered sub that receives line level. So it's beautiful for a setup like this because we can simply come out of line level, feed the Stealth with the output of our line level products here, and then also feed line level into the 400 watt.
And we were hearing the subwoofer earlier, which was probably especially apparent on the early distortion sounds, which had a little more punch to them.
Right, and we have this dialed back, so it's kind of interfaced nicely in there. But guys who want that really big bottom end that are doing 7-string or drop tuning are just going to love that product.
The last product that you guys have here is for bass, right? Is this cabinet over here on the far right?
Right, in the same tradition as what we've done with the Vector 210, we have a bass Vector 210 that again is designed to interface at line levels. So we're taking the output of our beta preamp, the beta bass preamp, and just output via XLR cable into the input of the beta bass. It's a 400 watt 210 cabinet with amazing output performance.
Very cool. Now, tell us the prices on these pedals, like the Theta and the Stealth. I think you have prices set for.
We do. Theta and Stealth are suggested list price at $399, MAP at $332, which we expect to be the street price.
Yeah.
For both products. They're priced identical. And then the Vector 210 guitar cabinet is list price at $840, and unfortunately I don't recall the MAP price on this product, but it's less than half the price of what our original Vector SL is, with 2/3 of the output. So it's going to be a great seller.
Buck, where can people go to find out more about all this stuff online?
You can find us at www.isptechnologies.com, and there's both our pro side and the guitar side, so you can select that from the main page that comes up.
Perfect. Thanks, Buck. Thanks, Ethan. I'm Sean Hammond with Premier Guitar. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and you won't miss any of our new NAMM videos.